The European Union President, Herman Van Rompuy, is going to give an update to the leaders on the progress that he's made in coming up with a set of rules to make sure that European Union countries comply with budget deficit rules, keep them below that 3% criteria. And we're going to talk about what sort of progress he's made. I've got Carsten Brzeski from ING here just to talk about that subject. Carsten, what sort of progress has he made?
I guess the update is going to be very brief, and leaders will go to the dessert very quickly. We've only seen progress on the prevention. We're going to see more coordination. Europe has a bigger say in the budget process when national governments and parliaments agree on their national budgets, but we don't have any agreement on the sanctions right now.
So what you're saying is that the countries are going to have to put their budgets into the European Commission. The European Commission is going to look at those budgets and give advice on what they've got to do, but no sanctions?
No sanctions.
What's the point?
Exactly. This is the whole thing. It's like always, we coordinate more, we talk more with each other, but when push comes to shove, we're not going to talk about stricter sanctions.
But there were demands from Germany that there should be that anyone who breaches the budget should take away their infrastructure funds. They should even take away their voting. I mean, how is Germany going to react to the fact that there's been barely any progress here?
I guess they're going to be very, very disappointed, and we're going to see a long fight, which will probably last a month here, to get a stronger compromise than the weakest one, which will be the smallest denominator.
And what do you think is a possibility of having some sort of compromise? Or do you reckon that it's just going to finish with where we've got it with an agreement just to show the budgets to the European Commission?
I think it would be a disappointment. So we need to see some agreement on sanctions. I would think it might be a temporary voting rights, stopping the voting rights temporarily, or maybe even stopping the payments from structural funds. But we're going to have stricter sanctions than we had before.
Very quickly, what are the chances that we're going to have some sort of discussion about who's going to be the next EU president?
I guess that we're going to see one on the ECB president, because it's going to be Trichet leaving in a year from now. So yeah. I guess we're going to have a discussion whether it's going to be Weber or Draghi.
And what do you think the chances of Weber winning it?
My personal guess would still be on Weber.
OK, well, that's going to be interesting. Let's just see whether we do have some discussion about who's going to be the next EU president. They have to make a decision sometime.